Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a really long time and I'm so sorry I've been gone for so long, and I've missed you guys so much, but college has really just been bop, it's been interesting. This video is going to be an interesting one. It's something new that I haven't done, and that is a first impressions review of a product. It's actually two products technically. Today I will be reviewing the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation along with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I'll be testing both of these out together, and normally, just so you guys know, I do use my Smashbox primer, but since I know that that literally does nothing, I'm not even gonna try to compare it because I know that this is gonna be way better. Let's get into this video and focus on this subject because this is what I'm so excited about. Make sure to like this video and subscribe down below if you aren't already, and let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Okay, so we're gonna begin by using our primer, of course, and I did already wash my face and all that. But anyways, so this primer is essentially supposed to be a very hydrating and gripping primer. So it's supposed to kind of leave a tacky base so that your foundation can really grip to it, which is, I think, what anybody wants in a primer. You want your primer to be hydrating so that, you can kind of feel like you're not drying out your skin to the depths of the desert. Also, you want it to be good enough that it grips your foundation and really, works with your foundation. And I also really just love the packaging. It's so modern and classy, and it has a little pump at the bottom so you know that you're getting every last drop as it starts to go up. I think that's really cool. Alright, so I zoomed you in and now we're just gonna go ahead and put it on. And again, I have tried this, so I semi know how it works, but I don't know how it's going to work with the foundation. As far as the actual consistency, it's liquidy, but the more you wait, the faster it's going to become tacky and thick. So you kind of have to act fast with this, but I just wanted to show you. Alright, so I'm just going to rub this between my fingers and put it on in circular motions, mainly focusing it though on the parts that are the driest for me, which is right here on my forehead a little bit right there and my chin. And now I'm just going to tap it all in to make sure it's nice and set. I don't know if you can see that, but you see that? It has a little bit of stickiness to it, but it's not obviously super sticky. It just has a little bit of resistance. I feel like it's essential to have a primer that's like this because you want a primer that's going to grab at your foundation, right? You don't want a primer that just sits underneath, like I said. So that's important to know. Anyways, let's get into the main part of this, which is the foundation. So this foundation has been giving me a lot of trouble because I am a bit hard to find a good foundation shade for. So y'all know I have been using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r foundation for a really long time, probably a year now. And not only is it crusty and broken, but it's also not my shade. This is the shade Pro Filt'r 120, and it is just super light on me. It's kind of olivey yellow on me, and it just does not match my shade at all, even in the summer. I would say it took 20 to 30 minutes for us to find the right shade, which was awesome once we finally did. We ended up on the shade 150. So I believe that this shade is more of a neutral undertone because she was saying that since I have kind of bluish veins that my undertones are going to be more neutral. So it retails for about $35, which isn't too bad. So the main differences between that I can already tell from these two is that this is made to be matte. It's made to be fully set and kind of like a powder finish almost, whereas this foundation is meant to be more kind of hydrating and not super dried down unless you set it, which of course we will. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this is what the bottle looks like, which is really cute compared, I really like how Rihanna always kind of keeps her packaging very classy and in the same kind of theme. And it does come with a pump, which is really nice. I'm just going to start by shaking it. That's always a good thing to do with any foundation. So I'm just going to start off by pumping this onto my face. Pretty decent amount. So on my skin, it kind of has a olivey undertone right now, but as I blend it into my skin, I am noticing it's starting to work really well, especially with my undertone and my veins. As you can tell, this foundation is very luminous and glowy without even me needing to do anything to it, you know what I mean? And that might be because of the Milk makeup, but I honestly think that it's just because of the type of foundation. I honestly just went away to go plug in my battery, and it's still very like wet and luminous, but not in a way that's like super liquidy. It's just kind of like it's still drying, which honestly I like, because the regular Fenty foundation is very fast and quick drying. Alright, so here it is. Here is half of my face done, so you can kind of see that it is a little bit different from my natural skin shade, but it's not like drastic. And you guys might think it's drastic, but compared to the shade 120, I can promise you this is nothing. And I would say that especially with concealer and bronzer and all that, it will definitely get a lot better. So let's go ahead and do the rest of the face because I look insane. Wow, I love this formula. It's like not showing up in my pores at all. I mean, I have some texture kind of pulling through, but I mean, I feel like that's kind of inevitable. But like as far as pores go, I really cannot see them as of right now. But I will be doing daily check-ins once I have all my makeup on to show you guys kind of how it's going and stuff. But yeah, this is the full face without anything else on me. What do we think? I really like this foundation. I'm gonna zoom you in really quickly so you can kind of see what my actual skin texture looks like. So like you can see my nose has like nothing on it. Like there are no pores. But over here you can see some texture a little bit, but it's not like crazy. Okay, so I think I'm gonna show you guys how I do the rest of my face really quickly, just so I can kind of, you know, show you what else I do. Okay, so yes, this is the face completely matte and bare without any contour or anything. So I'm gonna zoom you in really quickly so you can take it in. But overall, I really love the finish of this. It isn't super glowy, but like it's just enough of luminescence that like your face doesn't look super matte and dead. And honestly, you guys, I can't see my pores or my texture at all. Like, especially in this area, which is usually where it's super heavy. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face off camera, and again, I will have another video up, hopefully sometime after this one, explaining the eye look that I'm about to come back with. So, alright, hello everyone. So I am back with the finished foundation and of course makeup. I can't wait to send out this look for you guys so you can learn how I got it and all that good stuff. But of course this video is focused on the foundation. So I'm gonna insert a clip right here of me outside where I take my photos showing you what my foundation looks like in that lighting, because I feel like this lighting and really any other lighting, especially this lighting though, doesn't really do the foundation justice in the way that I am thinking. So as you could see, it had a lot of texture and it's definitely seeping into my texture and all the different things that my face has, which honestly I'm not super surprised about. You know, no foundation is going to be perfect, but I definitely think that that would also have to be a factor of the primer as well. You know, this primer is supposed to kind of help from that happening, so I'm not saying that I hate the products, I'm just saying that they might not work as effectively as you may want or as I may want, but they definitely, you know, don't look bad, especially from afar. I would definitely say that this foundation is a lot better than the regular Pro Filt'r. I'm really not holding my mirror too far and I really cannot tell I have any texture, which is obviously amazing and that's what we want. You know, nobody's gonna be this close, especially nowadays. If anyone's that close to you, bop bop. I really liked how in the beginning it was very easy to use, very easy to blend, and overall very high in pigment, and by that I mean it's very full coverage. And I mean, you can even see that now. Most of my freckles are gone, which I don't love, so I'm gonna keep on working on that. Overall, I really do think it's amazing. It's an amazing foundation, and compared to the Pro Filt'r, you know, there are so many things that are better than it. Not only is it easy to blend and, you know, doesn't dry out super fast, but it's also super full coverage and overall just like a really solid foundation. If you are looking into buying one or the other, I personally recommend this one, but it isn't bad to have either. And I do think that the color overall is so much better than what I had. As far as the primer goes, again, I feel like it has helped with my nose pores a bit, so I feel like it will help with pores but not with texture. I don't really think that you can ask for a primer to help with texture, because texture is a not only normal thing but also a kind of permanent thing, you know what I mean? It's very hard to get rid of, and it's very hard to not show up in any makeup or any foundation you use, whether that's a super light or super thick foundation. And yeah, I really hope that this was helpful. Of course, I think I might keep updating you guys as I use it. It's probably mostly on my Instagram, so make sure to go follow that at Hope Done Up. I will just keep updating you guys on how I'm feeling about it and all that stuff. And yeah, all right. Hi guys, so this is a about 3-hour update. This is what my face is looking like. I don't think I really see any huge differences. I think my pores are starting to show a little bit more now. Overall, my texture is still not super apparent, but it's definitely coming in clutch a little bit more, especially around the nose area. I wouldn't say it's creasing though. Well, I don't know if you guys can see, but like my pores are a lot more visible on my nose. So this is the 3-hour update, and I will catch y'all in another couple hours. Alright you guys, so it is another 3-hour check-in. It's currently 10:16, so this is probably going to be the last check-in I do, so take it in. I would say that when I was looking at myself earlier, it was very much like sunken in. Like it's really sunken into my pores, but I still feel like it's a lot better than the regular Pro Filt'r foundation. I really don't know if that's because of the primer or not, but I really do think it's because of the foundation, honestly. But yeah, I would definitely say that it has kind of attached to certain spots, and like I have a little bit of creasing in my smile lines right here. I find that it gets really cakey around my nose area, which is definitely happening. Longevity wise, it's not going to be like the most perfect foundation to wear to like a desert or a concert. I don't know, it's just gonna kind of soak up in your skin and just make you look a little bit too textury. But overall, I don't hate it, and I honestly, as far as colors go, I think this is the perfect match for me. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for making it all this way if you did, and if you did make it all this way, please go ahead and comment a watermelon down below. I don't know why that's in my head, but you know, Harry Styles. Treat people with kindness, always. That would really help to not only boost my channel, but also, you know, spread some Harry Styles love. Why not? Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And of course, keep an eye out for this look that I will be posting soon after this video. And I will also be linking all of this makeup down below. So if you really need to know what I'm wearing, it'll be down below. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!